In this video, we're going to look at another timeline question. And the key with timelines is to follow each amount of money right until the end. And if you do that, you're destined to get full marks. So Susan made initial deposit. So she's putting 28,000 into the bank. 3 years later, she made another deposit. So times 3. She made another deposit of 12,000 Rand. She withdrew 6,500 from the account 5 years after the initial deposit. The interest rate for the first 4 years, so up until here, was 12% compounded monthly. I like to write the interest at the bottom. So 12% compounded monthly. Thereafter, the rate changed to 12.9% compounded half yearly, biannually, semi-annually. It all means the same. So it's 12.9% compounded half yearly. I'm just going to write it as biannually. And I'm going to leave out the first question and just dive straight into the main question of how much will be in the account at the end of 8 years. So let's just do it all as one big question for 7 marks. And so if I follow each amount, I'm going to follow just the 28,000. And that will give me, when it comes into question, it's 12% compounded monthly. I'm not going to stop at 3 years because I'm just on the bottom level. So I'm going all the way up until the interest rate changes after 4 years. And I times that by 12. When there's a new interest rate, I immediately just put another bracket. So it's 12.9% half yearly done for another 4 years times 2. The other amounts of money that I see in the question, I see there was also a 12,000 Rand. And when that came into the question, it was a 12% compounded monthly for 1 year. So it's going to be 12% compounded monthly for 1 year times the compounding, and immediately I'm over here at year 4, it changes for the next 4 years. 12.9% half yearly for the next 4 years. Lastly, the other amount of money that I see was that there was a negative 6,500 that came into the question at year 5, where the interest was sitting at 12.9% compounded half yearly, and that was for another 3 years. Sorry, this is 8 here. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to work out those 3 figures and then literally just add them up. So this is 74,000. Just while I'm writing these numbers, you can keep as many decimals as you can, but you can also go shift store and choose a letter like A, B, C, D, E, and then that will save all your decimals, which makes life easier. And then if you want to use that number later on, you just press alpha and the letter that you chose, and that will bring back the exact number with all of its decimals. This final answer that we get for this timeline, 87,267.25. And this was quite a nice timeline question, just for seeing the variety of having different amounts of money coming in and out, but also having years of interest rate that doesn't match the years when the money comes in and out. And so hopefully you can see, if you even pause this video, all the different years add up to the 8 years. And so if I did take the 4 and the 4 and the fact that it started at 0, that's 8. If I took the 1 year and the 4 years, but I started this amount at 3, then 3 and 1 and 4 is also 8. If I took the 3 years here, but I'm starting at 5, 3 and 5 is 8. So all your years plus when it started should get you to your final amount of 8 years. That's one quick way you can just check if you're on the right track. I hope that you found this juicy timeline question helpful. If you did, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends. Thanks.